The thumbnail's taken so many takes. I've got a whole load of them. I don't want to do this anymore. I didn't eat healthily. I had 2 Lion bars, 1 cheese and onion crisp and a chicken slices sandwich. I didn't really want much flavour in that, so I didn't actually put any sauces. I'm gonna go have another sandwich, but I'll probably have chocolate spread instead. Reason being, I haven't gone and done shopping, so the ingredients that I usually get that are high in protein, like tuna and fish like salmon for example, I don't have them. Chicken as well, I don't have it, and that is a precursor. That's like a trigger, you could say, maybe, that I'd have to not eat healthily. I'm just done, tired, don't want to make videos anymore, but I'm more than well aware that this is coming more so from an emotional standpoint, and also it could be the dehydration talking as well. Just because from a short-term standpoint, based on my emotional thoughts, does that mean I'm going to stop? No. But I have had enough though. I wonder where I'd be by the year mark. I don't know. This could be the peak of the lows. Just like a mountain, how you go up and then you come down. Maybe I'm going up in the lows, but then I come down on it the other side, much stronger, much more competent, you could say. I don't really know, and that's okay. But the reason why I'm making this video anyway is because I wanted to document the fact that I had thoughts of no longer making videos on this very specific day, so that when I look back and reflect, I can have a more truthful memory of how things went, rather than remembering how things went only off my thoughts, when I know perception is not necessarily reality. However, these videos, the camera is not lying, the camera can't lie. However, my perception can. That's why I'm making the video. And yeah, it's a very brief one to just say that I really have had enough. I've had enough of making videos. Does that mean I'm going to stop? No. It really could be the dehydration talking. And I know that I really want to not necessarily become the best version of myself, no, but to be the best that is out. These are the motives that I've had for myself for months now. Maybe 1 or 2 months, I don't remember. But those are my aims. That's my aim. To be the best that's out, and that means I have to keep going. However, again, yeah, I'm making this video just to say that this time, it wasn't more so thinking about quitting the channel, but just thinking about no longer uploading videos anymore. From an emotional standpoint and short term, and in terms of like thinking of things short term, I don't want to. But I am going to keep going. I know that there is massive reward on the other side of frustration. My frustration in this very specific context is it, to me, seeming that consistency is not respected. Consistency to the level that I provide is not respected. At least not in the early stages, no. And the reason why I say this is because I think that from the very start, I have at least partially, defined success via views. Meaning, I think I have at least partially defined my success in my life through the channel in particular, through how many views the channel gets. Jean Watts, just because people perceive her to have a high sex appeal, she could just post extremely inconsistently, and many people will still watch it. I'm still gonna watch, but I mean, it's like, oh my god, how can you not respect this? But then I'm putting in this effort, and it doesn't seem like it's respected. But that's just something I have to affirm. I'm not entitled to people watching the content, and that's something that I have to understand. In order for me to feel happy and at peace with what I do, I have to make it sooner or later extremely clear that I define success from via variables that are in my control completely, rather than things I can't control completely, such as how many people watch. I can't control that. How many views, not even necessarily how many people, but how many views that this channel gets. Not I am not the channel, but how many views this channel gets. In one of her videos, it seems like Liz Hale thinks that way. She said, I got 25,000 followers or something like that. I got 25,000 followers, not her page, but she did. I'm not this account. I can hear the music in the background, but I'm not editing this out. Anyway, yeah. It's like Saints Row 2. Like this channel is very much like Saints Row 2 in terms of like how they do cutscenes. If you're gonna get music, it's gonna be music in the background. It's not gonna be like something major. It's not gonna be like always there in the background with like how these makeup people like Jean Watts would do it. Yeah. It seems like I'm allowing that to lift my mood. Oh, actually, by the way, there is something that I do have to give myself credit for. I watched a whole load of videos, many more videos than I was expecting to watch. That's related to the gym instructor course material that I'm actually working towards. So that's something to feel very happy about. I made a plan in that as to how I'm going to go about watching the content, and yeah, I'm following the plan. It is only day one, yes, and I have followed I have done some things before today related to the gym instructor course material, but yeah, I've done a lot today. I've watched a lot. Less than 2.5 hours worth in one day. Around about less than 2 hours and 15 minutes worth of content I watched. I was walking to the gym, and as I was just relaxing, really. I downloaded some of the material, and I just let myself listen. Got my earphones with me, took my phone, and then listened to less than 2 hours and 15 minutes worth of content in one day. Now that is something that I've never done before. Not with the gym instructor course material. So that's something to feel happy about and to give myself credit for. Thank you. Thank you for doing that, me. Thank you. Thank you, CJ. Thank you. For those that don't know, CJ is not my real name. It's an alias that I'm using. CJ as in Calisthenics Journey. I just wanted to clear that up. That's not my real name, and I'm not going to reveal my real name anytime soon. for reasons I may have explained in the past, but I'm not going to explain now. If I want to, I will. I've had thoughts of doing it, but again, if I ever feel comfortable with revealing my real name, I will. But anyway, yeah, this is what's going on. I've had thoughts. Not the first time I had these sorts of thoughts. I was going to say these thoughts came around. No, the first time I had these sorts of thoughts, it was about quitting the channel. No, but this time it was more so no longer making videos. This time and the last time I had these sorts of thoughts, they were exactly about the same thing, but I just worded it differently. The first time I had these sorts of thoughts, I was thinking about quitting the channel, whereas this time I was just thinking about no longer making videos because I had enough. Low protein meals aren't helping. Dehydration is not helping. Allowing myself to stay uneducated, which I did not do today. I did a lot of consuming related to the gym instructor course material, which is what I want to be doing. But not doing that is not helping. But again, I do have to give myself credit where credit's due. Today, I have watched 2 hours and 15 minutes worth of content related to the gym instructor course material. I did not plan to do that, but I did that. I let that happen. So, yeah, thank you CJ, thank you myself, thank you me for doing that. But yeah, I don't really have much else to say because my mind's a bit overstimulated right now and I'm thinking about getting food. But more importantly, I'm feeling dehydrated. My throat is feeling quite dry. Not the driest this ever felt, but it's almost like there's a weight in my throat because it's feeling that dry. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it here. We'll see if in a month's time, just like how in the past, a month after making that video, it seemed like things were going up in terms of things that I can't control, or maybe progress with how many the exercise moves I was able to do in that. I don't know, I don't really remember, but I think on the premise that I allow myself to keep going with that, which I'm going to, I see no other option because this is what I want to do. So there's no other option in my mind. I predict that in that 2 months' time, I'll feel grateful, not only for not quitting, but for documenting the thoughts as well, because I'd then be able to see where I'm at by that time, and then also not only reflect by watching these videos, but thinking about how I'm thinking at this time. But yeah, those are my thoughts for now. Don't have much else to say because the mind's feeling overstimulated. One thing I've noticed over the months is that I can much more quickly explain myself. If I'm explaining myself, it doesn't take as long. That genuinely just could be because I've been practicing it over and over and over again via feeling the need to explain myself so that I know, or I at least have a reason as to why I think what I think. I was watching in the past, years ago, maybe around 2020 or so, Patrice O'Neil I watched a Black Phillip show, video saying that he used to do that. Always had a why in his mind as to why he thought what he thought, so that if anyone were to question him, he has his reasons. And I think I've allowed myself to digest what he has said without question. I think if there's anything that I've done in doing that meaning watching those sorts of videos, it would be build a mind of my own. I watch many sorts of videos like that, like the red pill videos, the self-improvement videos, and with the amalgamation of every single video that I watched and all of the life experiences that I put myself through and that I have been through, I have now come to a point where I could think for myself and I could have the thoughts that mean I do what it takes to actually carry on getting further and further to the sort of life that I want to live, not necessarily being the best version of myself. living the life that I truthfully want to live. There's no need, in my opinion, to use all of those sorts of fancy phrases or fancy words like being the best version of yourself, self-improvement, red pill, blue pill, piss pill, car pill, whatever. I'm not trying to use those fancy words anymore. Alpha male, beta male, you need to go outside male, those sorts of things. Apologise for the fan. It's rather humid. It's raining outside, but it's not cold. But then again, even though I gave a surprised expression, we are like peak summer, so fair enough. But yeah, it is rather hot, especially with this t-shirt on. But anyway, yeah, I don't want to say much more because I just want to get this video out there. I don't have anything on my mind consciously to say either, even though I'm not feeling mentally overstimulated anymore. The phone's on charge, it just died, it cut out because it died. And I don't have anything else to say anyway, so I'm going to end it here. If you enjoyed it, so what? If you didn't enjoy it, so what? If you have nothing to say or you have something to say that you do want to leave in the comment section on this video, do as you wish, do as you please. But if you do try and chat shit, expect to get cussed out, or maybe just not responded to at all. You have been warned. If you try and chat shit, expect people to cuss you out a lot harder than you might have tried to cuss other people out or this channel out. Maybe me as an individual, even though you don't know me personally, for whatever reason you have in your head, because your life's sad and that. It's fucking bullshit and that. Fucking firm it, get on with it, deal with it. Yeah, I don't have much else to say. I'm gone, bye.